Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Priya. In this video, I'm going to complete research aptitude for paper 1, and for paper 2 also I have uploaded one video. So you have not checked it, go and check it. It is somewhere in my description. Now, research aptitude comes on the second number of the syllabus of first paper, right? And I find that students find many kinds of problem while studying this topic. So I thought, why not making a video on this topic? And honestly, that topic was one of my favorite topics, okay, while I was preparing for my NET. And even it is on the tip of my tongue still. And you can understand easily that how much like well prepared I was while I was also preparing for that. So I thought, why not just giving you a glimpse of all the things that I used to do, and I used to like make it clear in my mind. So let's first begin. Now there are two things that we need to know before we approach this unit. One is the reasons. Now why do we study this research unit in our syllabus? See, if you are a good teacher, that is okay, and that is like, what can I say, that would be measured by the teaching aptitude, the other skills that you need to complete. But research would help you to keep yourself updating for the other things, okay? Like for example, if you're a good teacher, that's good, but if you don't know how to innovate your class, how to use new systematic way to teach the class, the students, then I think you will not be able to progress your class, as well as the country will not also progress if our students will be at the back of our generations, right? So in that case, we also need to improve our technologies, improve our innovations, improve our discoveries, so that we will find all the problems of our solutions. Now the second thing is that research aptitude also very important from the NET point of view, because at least 6 to 5 questions would definitely come directly from this unit. And as I told you, it was also very much like interesting topic for me. Now let's jump into the approach of this unit. You know that research aptitude is such a unit that we have not had studied before. Perhaps we have done our term paper or dissertation paper in our masters, but not that much we were about this topic, right? So here I am going to telling you the things, and I am going to decoding the syllabus one by one. Now the first thing that you need to know about research is the definitions. Now it's well said that when you know the definitions, 50% of the topic you will know. So what is the definitions of a research? The research consists of two words. One is re and the second one is search. That means re means new, search means to find out. So in collaboration, the word means research. That means new, systematic, patience, study of any kind of field of knowledge or subject to find out a solution of a problem, and that is called a research. There are many scholars who had given their own definitions of research, but I think that would be probably the most easiest definitions that will make you remind your syllabus. Now the second thing is that the types of research. You must know the types of research. There are very important types of research. One is qualitative and the second one is quantitative. Now qualitative is, suppose when we do our research with the like numbers and numericals, so at that time we need to do quantitative research. And qualitative research, that we probably do in our social researches, where we cannot just measure through the numericals. Now the qualitative and quantitative research also are divided further into many sections. For example, there are fundamental research, grounded research, then applied research, action research, then we have experimental research, then we have case study, epistemology, okay, there historical research. There are many types of research you need to know in this unit. Now there are some characteristics of research. Now what are the characteristics of research? Characteristics are very much important to understand the thing. For example, you are a human being. How will you understand that you are a human being? By your some characteristics, right? For example, you would be very sympathetic, empathetic, you would have some emotions in you, okay, and you would have some impulses within you. You will react in the external and internal, responses. So these are the characteristics that makes you a human being. Now here, research also has its own characteristics that would probably identify it as a research. For example, it would be time specific. It would be it would have some conclusion for it. It should be generalized, it should have some facts. Okay, so there are all the characteristics that you need to know if you want to grasp the unit in your hand. Now the second topic that you need to know in this unit is that the steps of research. Now see, if we don't know what are the steps of research and we are going to do our PhD or research, then you know that we will probably fall down. Now what are the steps of research? Now you have to know what is identifying the problem, what is choosing the devices, what is literature review, what is data collection, data analysis, sampling, hypothesis, and then generalizing the solution. Then you can report your research. So like now you cannot just identify your problem in the middle of the research, or you cannot just conclude your research in the very initial stage of the research, right? So that's why you need to know the right steps while you are doing your research. Now the third thing, that is methods of research. There are many kinds of methods while doing your research. For example, we are the literature students, right? And we need to do our literary research. And there are four types of research that I have already discussed in another video, so you can go and check. Now coming to this video, there are four kind of research. One is bibliographical, then biographical, then theoretical, and then critical, right? So you need to understand the methods. Okay, now you cannot just go by some positivism methods or kind of accent research, or what can I say, a correlational research. You cannot go for this. You cannot do historical research in literature, right? You have to know the methods properly, and in that way you can go for that. Now there are many kind of methods that you need to do. As I told you, that experimental method, there are like positivism, there are case study, there are like fundamental, where you need to create your own theory. So there are some research, and you have to know also where you can do your survey, online research. So there are many things that you need to know in this topic. Now the fourth thing is that the format. Okay, like everything has its own format, right? So when we write a letter has its own format. When we write a notice, a report, everything has its own format. So that research also needs some format. You cannot just present your research without any kind of making format, right? You need to make a proper format, and we have formats like APA, MLA, Chicago. So you need to know all these things. And under this topics also comes article, conference, seminar, webinar, term paper, discussion paper, literature review. So these are all the things that you must know while you are doing your research or you are preparing for research aptitude. Okay, and the best way to understand this, to memorize this, is that you can make a chart. Okay, and by comparing each other, for example, if you are making your notes for workshop and seminar, so write all the definitions. Okay, like definitions of workshop, definition of seminar. Now write the characteristics, and now the examples. Now how will you compare? Like workshop, for workshop you have to you have to charge something, and for seminar there is no charge, it's all for free. Now for workshop, some registered student can join, but in seminar all participants can join, irrespective of any kind of thing. So These are the things that you need to keep in mind while making your own notes about these things, because you don't know when interview will ask all types of questions. And now the fifth thing is that you know uh, ICT and research. What is the connection between ICT and research? You know that ICT has made our life very easy, and it has also come in the field of study, and research is not also an exception. Research also has has an immense connection with ICT. For example, the government also has introduced many schemes for the research, like the Sod Sindhu, Sod Ganga, and Jian, and then also imprint. So there are some ICT based like technologies that are used in research. And like there are also some open software that can be used by the students or the scholars by themselves only. For example, SPSS, and then Matlab, and also R. Okay, there are also some new and innovative technologies that you need to know while studying about this topic. Now the last thing but not the least is the ethics of research, or research ethics. Now research ethics actually means the research value. Now you must be wondering that why do we need the values in research? But you have to know that there are chances that researchers may make many mistakes while doing their research, or that is called research errors. Okay, like that. And there are some terms known as plagiarism. Okay, where the errors can be found in your work if you copy someone other's work. Okay, so you should be very conscious while making your research presentation, or while doing your research. Okay, you cannot just modify your research by your own assumption. You need to give some true proof for your own statement. So yeah, that's all about the research aptitude that I need to point out. So yeah, that was all about my video. If you like this video, please do like and subscribe to my channel. And thanks for watching and share it. Please, bye.